Can I ask you kind of a weird question?
No, unacceptable.
I come to make an announcement.
Snooping as usual, I see.
Copy that.
One eternity later.
One eternity later, we are back. We are back. And it's been quite a couple days for me. I have been very not in the mood to stream or work on this project. But it's the weekend. I would actually hate myself if I didn't put some time into it. So rather than not do anything, that's not to say I haven't been working on it, but you will notice that I have been a little busy. Here, we'll go ahead and I'll just show you. But I've been adding in 3D models for all the stuff that I feel needs a 3D model, with the exception of some that I kind of haven't really done yet, or may not need, but we're gonna keep trudging along with our draft today. I don't think I'm going to be doing anything insanely out of character so far. I think I'm going to just mostly stick to figure drawing as much as I can. I'm probably not going to try to do any of the complicated background stuff. And then there's also a couple things that are more graphical in their nature that I don't know if I'm going to work on. But today I'll be doing more. I will be doing more. So let's. You can see here what I was doing. So it's kind of hard to tell, but I was working on a background for the shot of the whole Combini. And this has actually been very annoying to have to deal with. Let's turn on some music. But Clip Studio is, despite having 3D models in it, Clip Studio is very, very bad as a scene builder, in my opinion. I think a lot of the things that it does aren't particularly that great for building a actual complex background in 3D. Like, it's got and keep in mind I'm using I'm using version 1. But oh god. All right, let's see now if I can. Oh yeah. Yeah, this is a big problem with importing models into this if you don't know what you're doing. Honestly, this is why I hate using 3D models for some of this shit, is I feel like it would have taken me half the time that I spent rejiggering all this crap. And yet you can't even see it. All that effort of trying to get this fucking thing in here, and it's worthless. Again, Clip Studio's 3D shit really sucks when you're using it for anything other than a very specific basic object. Like, that's what the scene looks like. So, okay, so I kind of built something similar. And honestly, I think that's as good as it's gonna get. Oops, we got a scale. And I don't even really think it's that great. Does a camera have roll on it? Like, I feel like if I was better at using the perspective tool, this probably would have been way... I would probably just wouldn't have had to use, yeah, you can't even see this. It's, like, literally not even worth... I guess it kind of could be. Actually, you know what? I take that back. Can't see, maybe. So then, we'll just go ahead and duplicate that. Get that sort of, open concept ceiling. And then we might be able to do some, like, cool effects with that, I think. But backgrounds are gonna have to be, like, its own thing, I think. Might be hard to tell, but... yeah, my plan wasn't to do that. My plan was to start with fixing this fucking... this box grip thing. I was looking at it, and I was very unhappy with it. So let's fix it. Let me just get rid of that. So I grabbed some better reference. Also, sorry in advance. I'm probably going to get up to pee a lot because I went and had ramen today. And that's like a giant bowl of water with salt. So, you know what it is. This is why I hate fucking around with these 3D models. Because I feel like you get it to a position that you want it to be in. I should hope so. It was there to be drank. Calico. It is part of the dish. Oh no. Okay. I think regardless if I drank it or not, I probably wouldn't make it to 40. I'm gonna be real. With my current life situation set up, I don't think I have the will to live past 40. Nope, where's the other hand? I need my hand model. Because these 3D models suck dick. I hate them. I hate them so much. But yeah, your boy is not necessarily the biggest fan of the 3D models. Just because they're annoying to have to fuck around with. Man, how the fuck? Why do I always do this to myself? Because that's not, like, what's actually happening. I feel like I can get this part okay. Like the actual shape of the hand here. Okay, that looks a lot more believable. Why the fuck can I not do these thumbs? I swear, it's like the smaller I have to draw, the worse I end up actually drawing. Man, this arm just looks way too fucking long. Man, we're already how fucking 20 minutes in and we're still fucking around with this. It actually looked better before. Son of a fucking bitch, man. I don't think we would see that. God damn, that took fucking forever for me to get. But But yeah, I kind of wanted to go live a little earlier today. But, I kind of just didn't. I don't know if I didn't have the energy or what. But I kind of just got... I actually kind of just spent the day looking at manga. It was kind of nice. I read through Monster Musume again. Which was a lot of fun. I'm definitely not as into Monster Musume as I was back then. For sure. But I think that's also just because I know Okayato like really slowed down after a while. Like just as an artist. I know he had some mental health issues and whatnot. Kind of like I'm having right now. So yeah, the trick is definitely going to be just trying to make the fingers little nublins and hiding them behind the box. Like, I feel like I can draw fingers okay when, yeah, whatever. We'll worry about that in the line art. I can fake that, I guess, enough. I think for now, that's... I don't know, something's too small about the thumb. Because I'm trying to do this, like, foreshortened thumb, and it just kind of really isn't working out. You know, on top of just being... But... The face looks really nice, though, I think. Okay, so... Question, did I put that one picture in the... Oh, shit, I closed PureF, god damn it. And I didn't save the scene. No. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh, thank God. PureF has a restore function. Yes, and it was the one I needed. Of course, I didn't add the drawer pull thing. Cool. Cool.
Cool, huh?
Alright, let's see here. Oh, I'm thinking like... Okay, I didn't roll one of his sleeves up. Okay, good, so I don't have to remember that. Um... I guess let's start with the easier one that I have a reference for. How the fuck do we want to do this? Not that it has to be perfect to the reference, but... Question is, what the fuck do I want this notebook to look like? Like, I don't want it to be like one of those spiral bound. You know what? It makes sense that he'd have like one of those really stereotypical Japanese notebooks. Unless that's not real. Those black and orange ones. 'Cause I'm looking it up. Yeah. This thing. Although that is kind of the Marumon sketchbook. Although that is kind of just a spiral-bound sketchbook, which is just exactly what I said I didn't want to draw. It's because it's going to be very annoying. Although, there might be some tech that I can employ for that, I think. So you know what, I think fuck is pure F? The icon is hiding. I need to look at those, shit. I really don't want to have to pull this apart again. So, why don't I just make a copy of this and then observe. But, yeah, as I said before, fucking Clip Studio's goddamn tools for 3D models are kind of shit. Like, it works well enough for poses, but, like, it is not, by any proxy, a scene building tool. Okay, so it would be the belt. Although I think what I'm gonna do instead... Yeah. I think instead what I might do is I might just have this be wide enough to cover the scene. And then I can center that. Make this bigger. So it's covered by the thing. Probably could have picked a better... Probably could have made a better pose for this. If I'm gonna be real. Okay. Okay, let's see if we can't find a good face here. I can never seem to pull off this, like, whenever eyes aren't off the, when they're off the top eyelid, I feel like every time I try to do something like that, it always just looks really fucking odd. I definitely don't mean to sound like such a bitch when I draw I'm not good at this, I'm not good at that. But, like, I don't know. I think that could be it. It's just too much shit that doesn't look like it's following the actual perspective of his head. mean, I don't even know why I'm bothering with this bottom part. You can't see it. Also, yeah. What's going on, Red? How you doing, man? That's looking much, much better. I don't know what the fuck happened before, but... And then, we'll just go ahead and really quickly add in a... Ooh. Maybe we could get like a really quick cash register or something though. Just kind of do whatever with. How's it going? Poorly. Very poorly on this one. I am struggling with basic shit. And that is not good. Actually, fuck. Forgot a cash register needs like a whole... Oh, I forgot. They're fucked up. Cash register, modern cash registers are not what you would think they would be. They're not something that can just be picked up and like taken. They're actually embedded into the checkout lane themselves. Generally, because of shrink. I'm trying, you know, I'm trying not to worry about the design of everything too hard right now, because it's kind of irrelevant, but in the future it is something that's gonna have to be tackled. But yeah, it's going not so great so far. If I'm gonna be honest with you. We are struggling with basic things. And that's no good. I've not heard of that. So that actually might be a good thing. Well, no, because, like... I think every fucking store now uses their own proprietary bullshit. Or they have someone manufacture something private for them. Because these big stores... don't want, like, shit that's easy to, like, crack open or steal. Although I guess a lot of modern cash registers now are just fucking computers. I mean, that's basically what it was when I was working at the Dollar Tree. There's not like an actual register anymore. It's basically just a Windows PC that runs a custom firmware. But yeah, 3D models is something we're currently struggling with because I was able to get this scene going. Oops, wrong layer. But yeah, this will be really fun to Yep, nowadays it's square. Or it's like just some fucking tablet. To be fair though, when I was working at Dollar Tree, we did not have stuff like self-checkout and whatnot. Alright, let's move on. Let's see. Now, do we want to start doing theory crafting pages, or do we want to continue to make myself fucking miserable with figure drawing? That I seem to... I don't know, like... See, I feel like the theory crafting shit is going to be a real hang-up. Because a lot of the stuff in it is going to either be special effects, or I'm going to have to figure out... I'm going to have to figure some stuff out, essentially. Like this with the TV tubes and stuff like that. I actually have to make that TV tube. And I don't know what I'm going to put in them. I don't know if I want it to be all games. Like because it's a CRT TV, obviously. Obviously I want to reference some anime. But I have to be very deliberate about what I reference, I think. Like, I don't want to just throw shit up on the screen that doesn't really mean anything to me. So I think maybe it might be best to hold off on that page for now until I figure out what specific things I'd like to... This one specifically. I guess we could do some of these cells. Like, this is just going to be a stock graphic of Japan. Like, or like a photo that I... Oh, fuck my eighth. Trying hard to beat the stage. All while I am still collecting coins. Sorry, I didn't have the Mario Bros. Coin sound effect. I guess let's, let's start on this one. Maybe this will be the one to do the... Let's see. No, because it's a pain in the fucking ass. I haven't really figured... Never mind. I haven't really figured out that, oops. That drawing method yet. That Yukinoko does. Plus, I don't know how good it is for, not organic objects, we'll say. Okay. Wow, it is really annoying to have to draw in front of text. That's looking like a right proper TV, I'd say. I could see a Nintendo soy tuber soying over this. Actually, why the fuck am I even fucking around with this? Oh, no. Pepperoni. No. Just give me fucking pepperoni. Actually, hang on a second. Let's be smart about this. God, it has been far too long. Since I have actually looked at a VHS tape. The technology's not even that fucking old. It's like you could still buy VHS tapes in the mid-2000s. But see, this is what I'm talking about like special effects. Like, some of these things are just gonna make more sense to just draw the final right away than fuck around with but like, yeah. Like, and I'm sure there's a million fucking iPad and iPhone graphics I can find on CSP assets for free. You know. So maybe it just... the CRT one makes sense, maybe, but... like, I'm not prepared. I'd like to maybe leave this for when I can kind of dedicate a whole stream to it. Because unlike with the figure drawing, which I just suck at in general... yeah, maybe that would just make more sense. to have like a prop run. Do we want to try the middle one? I don't know. Like, I know I was going back and forth on it. Also, I completely kind of fucked it up, if I'm being honest. My border is completely misaligned. I even wrote Watson in the middle. How about that? I'll have to find some good, like, anime or game screenshots to reference. And maybe trace over. Let's actually, you know what? Let's write some stuff down. Let's, real quick, before we move on. So I want to do something from Konosuba. I'd definitely like to do something from... I got Ape Escape on the brain because I just played it, but like... Oh yeah, Pokemon. How the fuck could I forget? Pokemon is like the Genesis drug for me. Klonoa might be fun. Mega Man Legend could be cool. Oh no, Mega Man ZX. Let's do Mega Man ZX. That was another thing that really kind of affected me in a very autistic way growing up. How could I forget Metabots? Gotta put Metabots. Is it bad that I need to look around at the things that inspire me to be reminded that I'm inspired by them? Or is it just a thing where I'm kind of on the spot about it, so I'm blanking? I guess we could throw the Sega Hard Girls in there. Because there's like 4 really solid big ones. There's a couple smaller ones. True, true. I guess it's just dumb that I need, like, a visual reminder. You know what? We gotta throw Monster Musume in there. So I think that's good enough. We have quite a lot, and to be honest, there's gonna be ones that are too small. Or, like, cut off. So let's think about it. Let's do some word associate. I definitely want to do Pokemon. That's, like, a big one. So, Pokemon here. And I might just end up, tracing some screenshots. Usually, like, this is just, like, a huge, big fucking thing that I should probably stipulate. Tracing, bad. Tracing, very, 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 very bad. Do not trace. But in this context, because it is referential, it would kind of make sense to just lightly trace it, and it is a smaller graphic. Make a really... You know what? I might have to. But I think... I might do that, actually. I was going to be like, but it's not Japanese, and Kappa Mikey is got that, like, fucking crappy Western thing that I'm trying to... I feel like if I put that in there, it might be like a fucking... or actually like that, like a gotcha. But maybe we could do... Yeah, maybe we could do one of these be like a Kappa Mikey. Just like a real small one. I feel like I have to have Metabots here. Metabots, I remember, I have shed many a tear over Metabots. I had ones that broke. And then I remember, my parents used to take us up north on vacation. And after a very certain point, I hated it. Because there was nothing to do. That is true, he was in Lilymoo. Although, does that technically count as a tokusatsu? Because that's what, I thought that's what the whole thing was. Like, I'm pretty sure he makes a direct reference to, like, a competing show in the world. And it's, like, literally just Kamen Rider. Like, I thought they were supposed to be, like, a, Man, I'm blanking on the Japanese name for Power Rangers. I can't believe I fucking forgot. Even though I'm not really much of a... I'm not a super huge tokusatsu guy. I watched all the Godzilla shit growing up with my brother. Anime tokusatsu, but that doesn't make sense because, like... They're not animating themselves. They're, like, acting on a set. Yeah, Super Sentai. How the fuck did I... I gotta put Konosuba here. And I think Monster Musume can go here. And then... You know what? We've got... Okay, so let's save this and let's move on, shall we? Since we're not doing special effects today. Although that could just be my horrible ADHD telling me to stop. We're going to try to do this one today because this is a biggin right here. We're going to see if we can get what time is it? It's almost 12. Jesus Christ, we've been going for an hour and a half. We're going to try to see if we can get 9 and 10. Although 10 looks like it might be tough. 9. What is that? Yeah, here we go. No, it doesn't. Oh my god. I wanted to reference that really awful Rob Liefeld drawing of Captain America. Because I thought it would be kind of funny. And I looked it up. And someone drew him naked. And I'm very sad about that. That I am very sad. But This was going to be one of the really hard panels right here. Is I fucking hate that, like, Western comic book inked thing. Like, I actually really hate the way a lot of Western comic books look. Like, even as a kid, I didn't like it. This wasn't just, like, making fun of superhero bad in current era. Like, I tried to get into, like, Jesus. What the fuck is wrong with people? God. Man, when you look up bad Captain America drawing, you get a lot more than just that Rob Liefeld drawing. So, I'm going to go ahead and subject you all to this. We need to create an original superhero so I don't get donut stealed. But this is a very infamous drawing for a lot of reasons. And, you know, consider this man had a career in comics. So I'm very hard on myself in these streams, and I struggle a lot. But it could be worse. I could be this guy. But the idea is that we are going to take the piss out of Western comics a bit with this gentleman. But he draws absolutely like I would never fucking draw. Yeah, I don't know anything about him other than I saw this image and I was like, oh, cool. And then some people were talking about him, I think. It do be what it do. You know, a lot of these guys were just pumping shit out, like, constantly. So, unfortunately, you do get some poopers here and there. You do get some stinkers. I mean, granted, I was struggling to draw a fucking person holding a box earlier today. To the point where I'm still not satisfied about it. I'm still not satisfied about it. God damn it! I don't like it kissing the thing like that. There we go. Yeah, no, that came up in the thing. It's this very specific image. But even that is wrong. Like, even that image is like... it's just not correct to that image either. He tries to hide the arm behind the shield. And even though Schwarzenegger's pecs are like so gigantically fucking impossibly massive, you can see the arch of his rib cage and where it actually ends as a plane. and the Liefeld drawing kind of doesn't really behave in the same way. Yeah, that too. It's probably just a combination of bad reference and being rushed, and like there's a lot of problems with this image that go well beyond just the pectoral muscle. But again, I'm one to fucking talk. I spent 30 minutes trying to draw an arm and a hand on a drawing that was already done. And I'm still not satisfied, even after all my shenanigans. But I kind of want to just reference this style. I don't even know what the fuck to call this. I couldn't even tell you how they began. Excuse me.
But he's gay. I mean, he's gay. Excuse me. He's blind.
To like ink this, like I don't physically understand the process. It is so outside of my scope of existence. Like I could not give a single fuck about like Western comic art. Just like straight up. Like, my head does not exist in this space. So the question becomes, do I trace it and try to imitate it? Or do I do like a haha funny and make it look intentionally shitty and exaggerated? No, yeah, it's his own thing for sure. Like, I don't know. I'm fully willing to admit that I am just ignorant as fuck about like non-Japanese comic art. Like, I know what it looks like, but I could not give a single. I don't think it's, other than the Archie shit, which was like a weird outlier for me. I don't know why I was into Archie comics at all, or for so long. But, like, I grew up reading, like, Spider-Man and stuff like that. Like, Ultimate Spider-Man was a new thing when I was growing up. I remember trying to read that. Oh. Oh, yeah, true. Maybe I did ask that. But I was kind of more, referring to just the, like, the process. Like, how do you decide that you want to, like, the overall mark making, like how do you decide you want to make those dashed lines? And then obviously he's doing like a shadow, like ambient light, like he's kind of using some basic rendering stuff. I know there's a lot of technical terms like core shadow and penumbra and blah blah blah, but that I don't fully remember. Yeah, that's true. Inking is its own discipline, man. Holy fucking shit. There's another Captain America where he's like really fucking unusually tall for some reason. Oh my god. Oh, I can't not share this. Oh my god. That's so funny. That's what deadlines do to a motherfucker, man. That is just straight up what deadlines do to a motherfucker. But yeah, I had a feeling these, like, infographic-esque drawings are going to be the hardest to do. Like, straight up. Yeah, yeah. Because, like, I feel like the expectation would be that I'm making references here to, like, smart things, but... You know what? So, another YouTuber I really, really like is... His name is Egg. And he does, like, he just, like, likes to talk about toys. Like, Gunpla. I think he did, like, an old... Like, he's getting into, like, G1 Transformers and all that shit. He just put out a list of anime that he was going back to, and he had Sabagebu on that list. Survival game, the anime. And that's a really great anime that is slept on. I think I will make... Oh, I actually have to search Sabagebu. I can't search survival game. We'll do something from that, maybe. I swear, this fucking... either they lifted the outfits from this anime and put them on those little armory boxes... Because they're pretty close. They're pretty close. Or it's the other way around. But yeah. Survival Game Club. Just draw the Crimson Chin. No, I don't want to give Butch Hartman any attention. I want nothing to do with him. I've always felt very, very weird about Butch Hartman stuff, even as a kid. I watched a lot of it, but I've always felt like it kind of defeats the purpose. Like with Very Loud Parents, right? It always kind of to me felt like it defeated the purpose of the show. If he just gets to get whatever he wants. I don't know. It's talking about a kid's fucking show. But like everything in that show just kind of seemed dumb. I was definitely more of a Jimmy Neutron kid growing up than a Fairly Odd Parents kid growing up. And then I guess the show just fucking spiraled out of control for like years or some shit. But yeah, no, Bumpch Hurtman is a poo-poo stinky. And we shall not give him the time of day in this. Because Lord knows he'd want it. guess, do I just want to use that character head? They only ended it to make a CGI. Oh, yeah, that's right. They fucking did that where it's like a black chick instead. It's very, very, very corpo normie typical of them. Now, these things kind of just don't even really match the thing that I drew before. I'm starting to learn that, like, I may have been... No, you know, now that I think about it, I don't agree with that statement. I was about to say that I think I may have made a mistake by not just using 3D models as my thing first to start, but I disagree with that because I feel like a 3D model would have been too annoying to get interesting shit out of to start. And I keep saying this today, but I will continue to say it. Clip Studios 3D functions, at least in version 1. I have no idea if version like 2 or 3 fix this, and version 4 do be coming out soon, because I looked to upgrade. Huh, I usually don't do the the ball on the stick type of Atari. I flattened out a bit, unfortunately, in my... Yeah, I really flattened out a bit and lost my my perspective here. Wow. Off to a... Man, we have been... we have been fucking striking out tonight, haven't we? I am actually going to draw this person like they're wearing a bra because that's something I don't seem to have a good grasp on. Sorry, Luigi. Your boy had to spit. I wonder if I should just pull out. Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's a good one. So I'm going to do some dark arts shit here. We talk a lot about AI on this channel and how much we hate it and it's making the internet worse and all the other things about it that are horrible and reprehensible from not only just like a moral standpoint but also an objective one. That being said, many moons ago, there used to be this thing called Make Girls Moe. And it was really... I thought it was cool because it was shit. Like, it was just like a typical, like, it'll generate a 256 by 256, like... I mean, it's basically just what they have now. It just slams a bunch of images together with compression, and it just kind of, like... It basically just, like, Instagram filters an image together. But it was a lot less powerful. And the reason I liked that was because it was actually kind of designed as a fun thing for artists. It's like, hey, you know, use this to kind of come up with the funny character design, blah, blah, blah. There was a couple of them. There was Make Girls Moe. There was Waifu Labs. Is another one I'm looking at that I tried for a hot minute. But basically, they're all the same. They would just generate like a square image of a hodgepodge of a bunch, and it looked like shit. But I would be lying if I said I did not get a couple character designs out of this. That being said, it was up to my imagination to make those things real. And not just some vague idea, to see the value in the random shambled mess of crap. Like, there was still creativity, and like, now if you're using AI for reference, it's not good. Because a lot of people use it for reference and it teaches them things wrong about, like, fundamental stuff of, drawing. Like your rendering, your lighting, your perspective, all that jazz. It's not good for that. Don't use it. The only reason I'm even flipping through this at all is because Waifu Labs made a gacha game. That sounds like dog shit. I'm assuming it has some kind of crypto in it. Or like, you know, I have always maintained that the same people pushing for AI are the same people who wanted to push for shit like crypto and like NFTs to become more mainstream. Honestly, I think I would just be better suited just drawing something myself. Like none of the, I don't know, like none of these really kind of like do it for me. Could always just draw Miku too, but no. It literally would just make more sense for me to just do it myself. Yeah. The point being, back in ye olden day, it used to be less of a, hey, we're trying to, like, enable grifting and replace all of human creativity with a shitty Unity asset store that will also give itself dementia in due time. This may not surprise you, Calico, but I think Gacha, at its heart, is designed with the tumor of we need to separate people from their money constantly. So I could not give it like a single fuck about if Gacha as a genre is like a death knell for me. And I was actually, you know, someone that I am following on Twitter there's a gentleman who has somewhat similar taste to me and is a bit of a commissioner, if you will. Those eyes are so far apart. They're too far apart. Head too wide. I don't know how to say wide in Sag. Although I don't know how to really speak Sag at all. I just know it's a thing. I mean, could I draw... I guess I could, maybe I could draw Miku here or something, but I know, like, if this ever does take off in an interesting way, then probably using licensed characters is not a great idea, unless, like, it's, like, clearly, like, meant to be, like, a vague thing, but this isn't like that, TV screen thing that I had going in one of the other panels. You know what? We can copy Momoka's outfit here, if I can find a decent picture of it that isn't fucking 300 pixels tall. Oh god, I've drawn so many fucking button-up shirts. Seifuku is not something I practice a ton. All my weaknesses that are coming out all at once. Hold on, don't I have a fucking book for this shit? I swear I have one. Let's see. Where is it? I think I found it. I got it! Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Oh no, don't tell me it doesn't cover the type that I started drawing. Because there's like a bunch of different types of this shit. Yes. Okay, I found one. Excellent. Why the fuck didn't it have it in there? At first. Ew, is there plastic in here? Get out of here. No, here it is. I missed it. Well, I completely lost the fucking plot from the drawing that I did over here. Like, it's not, it man, holy shit. Yeah, honestly, why the fuck am I even doing it like that? It's like a goofy pose. Here. And then this way I don't have to be as concerned with the... Well, maybe let's not erase it real quick. There we go. It was that shoulder that was really bothering me. Man, I really need a better way to draw fingers. My method clearly does not work that good. The other problem is I'm really not doing myself a service with this pen I'm using. Three. I have never really been good about drawing the palm of the hand either. Again, another reason why I fucking hate drawing from 3D models is because even if it makes sense in the 3D model, just doesn't mean it's going to make sense in your drawing. Fuck, now I'm doing it again. Okay, well, that's good enough, I think. Alright, what are we doing for fucking... I already forgot the dude's name. I can't... that is just how bad I think my... I swear one of my big... Oh my god, I forgot about this Rob Liefeld. This fucking drawing. I really hope I don't have, like, dementia or something when I get older. So, am I making fun of this dude? I guess the thing we could do... Hold that thought here. Man. I was just never ever good at drawing the way they wanted me to in art school. I just always... I don't know why. If I wasn't trying to achieve something, I always just kind of crumbled. Like, people would just say, just draw something. But, like, if it wasn't in, like... If there wasn't a goal, I would have a very hard time with it. Like, I don't have a art style. Like, that is just my style. And I think that's what people... because, obviously, like, Western art academia kind of fetishizes the idea of the original voice very heavily. But I remember many moons ago when I was in senior studio, and I was really mad because I wanted this one teacher. I think we're overthinking this. At least I think I'm overthinking this. The other thing too is I'm not really great at, like, anatomy and, like, musculature. Which is okay, because this person clearly isn't either. No, see, I'm gonna have this, like, insanely bad habit of, like, trying to draw things too big. Let's give him... God, he gave like every fucking bone in his body a muscle. This looks so fucked on so many levels. And this will probably be way different once I actually like start drawing with like a real pen. But yeah, it's man. They didn't even give him fucking eyebrows. I'm not going to draw Captain America because, let's be real, I really don't feel like drawing a fucking Western superhero. Oh man, this is so fucking haggard. Just draw this fucking muscled abomination. We'll give him some hair. We'll give him like a wife beater. Why not? Why not? I don't know, honestly, just draw fucking veins at this point. Who cares? This guy clearly wasn't thinking about anatomy, so... There we go. It's about on par. Let's be real. I'll have to actually look at how to draw muscles. Maybe I'll look at like a muscle diagram or whatever for this. This is like looking like some fucking boggy shit. But there we go. We could, you know what? Here, we could give him a little emblem. There we go. S H. Or no, that's lame. There we go. He's got his little superhero emblem, and then we can give him a little cape right here. There we. Fuck. It looks even worse. Maybe I shouldn't be making fun of this guy when I can't even do better. Yeah, I did. I kind of did just accidentally do a Baki. There you go. He's got his little emblem and everything. You know what? We could do better. We could do better. We could do a shit post here. But like, okay, so he's very clearly like facing this way, right? Let's just like draw like some actual like there we go. There we go. His fucking But yeah, muscle is not something I have studied. I have not studied a lot of things extensively. I've spent a lot of, once again, much to my chagrin, I have spent a lot of time wishing I could do things, and looking at them and absorbing the knowledge of how to do those things, but not actually doing them. And, yeah. This is where we're at. I should whip out that fucking Chinese book you asked me to buy, Calico. Why have I not used that? I spent a bunch of money to get it. I mean, not really, but like, it was like, maybe like $20. But yeah, I would very much love to be able to study art again at a program that is sympathetic to what I'm trying to do, which was my big I mean, clearly I've never shut the fuck up about it. I will say, I don't think this book is very good for muscles. This has a lot of good gesture in it. Maybe I should just practice more gesture drawing, but I don't know. That's good enough for now. Don't you fucking dare, Rad. Don't you fucking dare. I know. Oh, ooh. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. what's fucked up is that he and I fucking have very similar tastes. That bothers me. I know the second that comes out, I mean it's already out, but like, woo, I'm going to get someone else is going to make that comment, and it is going to wound me deeply. Because at least, unlike him, I'm trying to understand how to get better. I have just not had a teaching method stick with me, because every single fucking thing that happened at art school is like, no, you do it like this, because we want you to learn how to do this kind of art, and not the kind of art you actually care about. Okay, next. Next. Man, this kind of do just get in the way of me trying to draw, huh? Man, this one is like... Oh, the problem is this one's so big. Like, I don't want to trace it. I really don't want to trace it. Like, it's bad. I might kind of be forced to here. Stonehouse or Anatomy for Sculptors? I will look that up real quick. I personally... see, here's the thing. Is it a book? Yeah, let's see here. Stonehouse's Anatomy. Yeah. Oh, some Korean artist. What? Anatomy for Sculptors? Yeah, that sounds about right. I know in... Yeah, Anatomy for Sculptors. This looks about right. Is this the one... Oh my god, it's like $60. Is this the one where they actually... Because I know there was one in school that I was really intrigued about where they actually like paint the... They actually kind of paint the... What they did was they just brought in a nude model and they just painted on him, like, all the muscles and stuff. And when he would pose and stuff, it would line up. I mean, you could always take it a bit further. Oh, that's who you're insinuating, Rad. See, I thought you were trying to compare me to Dobson. You were trying to make me out to be a Hitler. Because Dobson also was historically very upset with his art education and also had an inflation thing. What? I will check out Anatomy for Sculptors. I will look into this. But honestly, what I feel like I have a lot of anatomy books already. I just need to actually study one. But this one actually does look good. Calico. I will check this out. Personally, I'm a big fan of I've been meaning to kind of look more at his work, but the thing is like Anatomy for real life is a lot different than Anatomy for anime. Obviously, like, they're both based on figures and stuff, and studying one is going to inform the other, blah 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 blah. But you can very easily, with like too much studying, fall into the lack of stylization. I mean, we've talked about this, I think. You get stuck in how to draw hell, where everything you draw just looks like a fucking Michael Hampton thing. I think there's coming back to this real quick, because I want to actually, I think I'll go for like another hour, maybe hour and a half. I would like to get page 10 done. Like these 4, I think these 4 pages here are going to be a bit of a slog. I don't know, maybe they'll be easy because, again, we have a lot of special effects things going on. I don't know, maybe these ones will just be better. Because it's more character interaction than it is it's more of the fun stuff and less of the fucking fart sniffery theory shit. I've already been really thinking about like rewriting some stuff with it and maybe considering changing. I hate doing this. You should never do this. This is very bad to do. But actually, you know what I could do? Is I could rasterize and then Command T this son of a bitch. Probably should have just did this from the beginning. Yeah. Could have just did that, I suppose. So, probably, transform! Probably won't need whatever the fuck this is. We'll go ahead and clean that off and actually do the do. Yeah. No, I definitely want to go through the Chinese book. It looked cool, but I also want to go through Yanami stuff as well. He was a very, very important specifically he has a book on body drawing, and since a big thing of mine is wanting to do, you know, his style is whatever. Personally, I'm not really like super into it. It's just kind of like it's definitely a lot better than a lot of other how-to draw styles, but I'm not in love with it either. But Yanami, that's spelled Y-A-N-A-M-I. If he's got his name on a book, it's usually a pretty good book. There's a section of figure making at the end of the Chinese book. Let's see. Yeah, there do be kind of some stuff. Eh. For gesture, maybe. I don't know about that one. As much as I want to move away from reference, it is good to have it still. Okay, let's see. So let's actually start by... See, this is interesting because he wears a hoodie and we're looking at him up. So... This is not looking as good as I would have hoped. I don't really draw ears on characters when they have, like, the whole, like, camo Mimi thing going on, but maybe it might make sense to do that right here for a hot second. There we go. I'm gonna get up and stretch for a second, use the bathroom. I'll be right back. I'm back with a small snack. Okay. Oh, I forgot this is the one where he's holding the pencil unlike any fucking person I've ever seen. Like, I mean, I guess. It's like he's holding fucking chopsticks. Oh boy, I am not prepared for this. Actually, that's a good way to do that. A hand would never be perfectly flat. Head's a bit crooked looking. All right, we're getting there. We're getting there. It's sort of happening. Let's see about adding some eyes. At the heron after. Now the question is, do I want to try to have hair kind of falling down? like this, almost. I mean, I could. How did I get this to look like a smirk? Also, yeah, man, this just looks rough. It's probably... Maybe they're just too high. That actually could be a problem. Could just be the way they're drawn too. I actually don't really hate the way I keep going back and forth on whether or not I want to change these eyes. But I actually kind of like them in this. For Reiko, not so much. I keep wanting to change hers. But I think his look okay. Let's hit that save button real quick. There we go. Eye too big. You know, his ears shouldn't be too tall. I kind of have been drawing him with a little bit taller ears. Kind of just feels like something's missing. I don't know, maybe it's just because it's like so such a radically different angle for this character. I mean, whatever actually doesn't look that bad. Like, that actually looks pretty good. Maybe the hair is just too long here in the middle. It does just kind of look a little odd. Being so long. head seems a little big. And the eyes do seem a little cocked. I could see that being a problem, actually. His ears are turned a certain way, and that's not correct. His eyes are a bit too far apart, too. Just a smidge. I might have to stop after this one. This one is already kind of... Well, like, we're almost done. I think the hand is going to be the really hard part. Unfortunately, I don't think we're making it through to page 10 tonight. I'm starting to get a little tired. Yeah, I can't do this hand. This is not how a pencil's held at all. I might have to take some reference. Okay, so in the interest of trying to keep momentum up, we will skip that one. Let's look over all we did. Why did I even put a frame down here? And then obviously this top frame is full of this shit. My drafts always kind of look fucky. I feel like it'll come out in the end. But let's go ahead and hit save. And I'll have to remember to take that reference picture tomorrow. Oh, black double. Okay, that's from... Alright, well, I'm kind of running out of gas, so... What can we do next? You know what might be fun to end on? A real quickie, if you will. I had an idea for this panel down here. I think it would be kind of dumb to have that. So, just be like some panel, whatever thing. It's not interesting. I think what could be fun, though, is, there's that factory meme going on right now. Where I guess we doing this now. It could be fun to do something with that. So I think that's what I'm going to end on today. Just something that doesn't have to be super crazy or involved. Like, the idea is that this looks shitty. I think that's how we sell this. Make it crappy looking. Tell me we ran out of music. Man, at the last fucking second we ran out of music. You've got to be fucking kidding me. We did. Or no. Yeah, we did. Oh, how about that? This kind of just looks like Chen from fucking Toho. It literally is just the Chen. It's the fucking Chen meme from Toho. How the fuck did I do that? The fucking B-Cub one. Or whoever makes that. Kinda, sorta. I feel like we could push this. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. See, I was going to do it over 9,000 as like a stupid, like, oh, I can't believe you made that reference. But I'm pretty sure in the dub or in the original Japanese, he goes Hasen Yisoda, which is 8,000. Cuz that's in a fucking Dogen video that I remember. Hasen Yisoda. Very good. Very good. That was a huge upgrade. Let's see. Do we got one more in me? Yeah, you know what? We can do the, You know what? Why do I even think I need to draw the Irastoya one? Why don't I just fucking pop Irastoya stuff in there? Maybe that will be it for the night. I think that's all I got. There's already a couple that I really, really want to like try to redo. In terms of frame comp, like this one right here, I am not a fan of it. But it's good that we got that out. I still need to think about what I want to do for this right here, for the Korean, and again, I feel like I need to punk a specific artist, but I don't read manhwa or manhwa or webtoons or whatever the fuck. I don't care. But yeah, I think I'm gonna call it. Actually, I don't want to wreck my bedtime because I've been getting up for work because I had to. I will do my best to go earlier live at a better time. But I think this was solid here. If not, let's see. Probably, I don't know, something just seems kind of weird about it to me. There we go, that seems a little bit better. But I gotta think about how to do that hand. Yeah, I think I'm going to take off for the night. We went for 4 hours, although we didn't get very much done, because of course we didn't. I feel like a proper mangaka would have been able to do an entire page in about 2 hours. I don't know, I think we got some okay stuff done tonight, like, those hands still are not fixed, but you know what, I don't care. Those being done look okay. I might fiddle with these eyes. Anyways, I'm out of here. Take it easy, guys. Peace.